You don't have to be a runner to enjoy the marathon.
You sure don't. Allison's been cheering on the competitors in the Cellcom Green Bay Marathon. Good morning, Allison.
Hey, good morning, guys. We're at the corner of Wood Lane and 9th Street, the 10K mark for the Cellcom Green Bay Marathon. And we've just had a steady stream of those 6,000 runners who are doing the either marathon or half marathon. So they're about 6 miles in and still going strong. I talked to some race officials. We're on a record pace for the men's marathon. I told you about that one man that ran by right after 8 o'clock. Record pace. That's pretty exciting. And the half marathoners should be finishing pretty soon, so it's very exciting here. Who are you cheering for?
I'm cheering for Lauren and Chip Law.
Did they come by already?
They already did, and they gave me the half of their clothes.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. So they're losing layers. Huh?
Yes, many layers. It's very warm and they're wet.
How much longer do you think we'll be here watching runners go by?
I would think probably another hour.
Yeah?
Yep.
And you're going to stick around?
I'm going to stick around for a while yet, yes.
Why is it so important to be cheering for them?
I'm a runner myself, and crowd support is amazing. It really keeps you going when you're struggling.
Great. And we haven't seen, it doesn't mean they haven't gone by yet, but we haven't seen Lauren Smith and Becky DeVries yet. But we saw Cameron Clark out here, Fox 11's Cameron Clark, cheering some people on. So definitely a lot going on. We're with the pastor here at Bridgepoint Church, and you have a ton going on here just in your front lawn.
There is always a ton going on here, but especially today. We've got the orange station here and the water station here for the runners, and we hand out bananas to them. Plus, we have all the bagels and the coffee and the water and the cocoa for the people who are watching the race. And this is so inspiring. I mean, if you're not here, you're really missing a great time. It's to watch these runners go by. You and I could never do this. So
right.
For us to get out here and at least cheer on the runners that are here, it's so exciting.
And you have your praise band out here and everything. It's just kind of like a big inspiring church service outside.
Yeah, and the really neat thing is watch the runners go by, and so many of them giving you the high five and saying keep going, and we're trying to inspire them to keep running as well. And we see so many believers go by and saying, yes, this is what we need. It's kind of a high point for them too. So, and again, we get messages every year from runners who say, what a great time, thank you so much. So we're glad to be here. It's a great time.
Great, thank you. And it's neat, guys, because if you think about it, this really could cause just a lot of headaches and traffic problems for this church. They still have their 10 o'clock service, but they've really chosen to embrace it and make the marathon a part of their church service. And I know of another church in Alloway, I heard from the race director, who they actually canceled their morning services today and asked all of their parishioners to go down to the Fox River Trail and cheer on the marathoners and make that a part of their morning service. So definitely very cool stuff. Lots of keep going. I was trying to figure out if the runners actually take those oranges, and they do. They do. Then there's orange peels all down the road, I guess, is how it's going to be. But it looks like it's going really well so far. They'll be out here for quite a while yet and go over to Lambeau Field for the big finish, for the big cheering section at the end. I can't imagine the feeling you must get by finishing a marathon or a half marathon. So definitely a very inspiring morning out here.
Every time we come out to you live and we can hear all that going on, I seriously get goosebumps because it's so inspiring. Yeah.
It's really, really great.
Good energy out
there. Is that, no, that's not
Becky. Is it? No?
I'm sorry. When we did our first hit with you right after the marathon, Becky and Laura ran by right after our live show. So now I'm just trying to watch for them, but I don't think we're going to catch them.
Well, if you see them, wish them luck for us, okay?
Yeah, please do.
I will.
See you, Allison.
See ya.